Good evening, everyone. First up tonight, we have Susan Shears from Niagara Community Action, who's going to give a brief presentation to the residents and to the town board. Susan, welcome. If you'd like to stand up here and adjust the mic. Tell us a little bit about what they do at Niagara Community Action Programs.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor, council members. Thank you for welcoming me back. And town residents, it's funny, I was driving up here and I'm saying to myself, boy, this is April and it's snowing? This is crazy. Niagara Community Action Program. I've been with Niagara Community Action Program for over 25 years. We are a private, nonprofit, charitable organization. We provide grants for a lot of different services on a county-wide basis. We are part of a large network of over 1,100 community action agencies across the United States. And in New York State, there are 48 community action agencies. Each county oversees each community action agency oversees a county. So our service area, of course, is all of Niagara County. Our federal funding, most of it comes from the government, of course, and then we receive donations and support from the cities and the towns. Our funding includes programs such as the weatherization program, where we actually conduct an energy audit of a person's home, and based on that audit, we provide caulking, weather stripping, we blow in cellulose insulation into the sidewalls, into the attic. At the same time, when we do an inspection, we may find that that homeowner has a leaky roof. Therefore, we can refer them to our home repair program. We can fix the leak in the roof or replace the roof as needed, or then go on and do all the weatherization work that's necessary. By doing that, we help homeowners stay in their houses longer, off of the Medicaid rolls, helping the town paying taxes. It's a great win-win situation for all of us. Another grant we have has to do with child care. We have a database of licensed and registered providers throughout Niagara County. So if families are working and they need someone to take care of their children, they can call our child care line and we can give them a licensed and registered provider within a 1 to 2 mile radius of their home. Also, child care providers can receive a stipend to serve, balanced meals to children in their care through our program. Child care providers are also trained to maintain their license and registration for at least 2 to 3 years, because they need to have so many hours of accreditation as a child care provider. I have left some brochures here on the table for the residents if they would like to pick any of the brochures up, and then I also pass them on to the council and to the supervisor. We're also the fair housing advocate for Niagara County. If someone feels that they've been discriminated against in where they live, they can contact us. We work with the landlords and help them resolve any issues that may occur. Also a brochure for our housing program. We also have neighborhood centers. We have one in the city of Niagara Falls, Lockport, and North Tonawanda. When families come in, we do an assessment of their needs. If they're in need of food, we can provide them with 3 days of food. But at the same time, we need to assess what their needs are. So our mission is not to perpetuate poverty, but to get them out of poverty. So we look in creating a budget with them. We will assist them with obtaining food based upon their needs. Perhaps they might have a child that is diabetic, so we can help them by having a nutritionist on board, work with the family so that, once again, they're not coming back to us constantly for food. We also have a clothing closet. It's a professional clothing closet, so if people are going out for a job and they need the clothing to dress appropriately for the position, they can come and see us and we can help them select clothing that would be appropriate for them to get a job. We also run a county food distribution center. It's located at 2201 Pine Avenue in the Falls. This is where the Food Bank of Western New York, there's 48 food providers throughout the county. They order food from the Food Bank of Western New York. That food is delivered to this warehouse, and we unload it, we sort it, we stack it, and then 2 days later it is picked up by those 48 food pantries and soup kitchens and distributed out. Last year in 2017, we moved over 2 million pounds of food throughout Niagara County for families, which is quite a lot. It's huge. It's unbelievable. And I would invite you all, if you wanted to see that distribution center, to really see the operation, because it is incredible. We also work in conjunction with the Department of Social Services and getting people on the food stamp program. Once again, that is so that they can supplement their nutritional needs by getting food stamps and using those food stamps to purchase foods maybe that they wouldn't ordinarily purchase. We also have a child care program, and that program, as I mentioned earlier, is the database of providers throughout Niagara County. But it's also a way to keep providers taking care of children continued to be licensed and registered. And in Niagara County, for some reason, we're losing providers to take care of the children. So if anyone here this evening knows of anybody who would be interested in becoming a registered or licensed provider, that they could call our clearinghouse number, and we will help them. Because if a new provider is coming on board, what we can do is help them get started, follow the regulations. They can do the care in their home. We can provide them with startup items and keep them qualified, keep them registered, and keep them licensed. So once again, this is the programs and services that we have with our agency. I want to thank you all for your support over the years. Once again, the donation from the town is absolutely wonderful because it leverages $2.6 million in federal and state grants on an annual basis with our agency. And I applaud you very much and thank you for your support, because that's what gets us our home repair grants, our weatherization program, because the town of Wheatfield supports us along with the rest of the towns. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
So we budget $5,000 a year, I believe.
Yes.
Is that what you get?
Yes.
And then that, I know years past, it leverages. I know it goes a long way to Niagara County, but we're town of Wheatfield. So how many projects are actually done in the town of Wheatfield for our $5,000?
Well, last year we actually did a 61-unit apartment complex in Wheatfield, and through our weatherization program. And every year, depending on the families that come in, I write the grants for home repair. So some of the grants only cover 60% of the cost of the repair. So I can use the town money if someone comes in only from the town of Wheatfield.
Okay, so our money stays in Wheatfield?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And if I don't use that $5,000 because I have grants to cover like 40% of a grant for home repair and 60 from another source, I'll roll that over next year. Not all 100% of your donation goes toward helping a resident. And they need to know that out here, that it's just great, just wonderful. And I send the report to the supervisor as well. And I believe the council members are also
they're copied on it also.
Mhm,
I would like to
copied on
say
that.
this to you, Susan, that I think all your programs are wonderful, not just for the town of Wheatfield, but for needy people in Niagara County. And
Thank you.
we've discussed this in the past, and I think if someone knows someone or has someone that may need some assistance along the line, what a great program and opportunity to get some help. And
Absolutely.
I think what you do is wonderful, and we're very fortunate to have you
Thank you.
in Niagara County.
Well, we're happy to be here. Not only that, I mean, we have wonderful relationships with other community-based organizations. So if there's a need that families bring to our attention that we can't meet, we can refer them to the right organization for additional help.
Great.
So thank you all very much. Anybody have any questions?
Any questions, anyone?
Thank you all.
Thank you, and you're going to leave some brochures for...
Yes, they're right there.
And you know what, if there's any left, we'll put them up on the clerk's table so
Yes.
that people, as they come in to pay their water bills, maybe we'll pick them up also.
Yeah, and if anyone would like to visit our website, it's niagaracap.org, O-R-G. Just visit our website. All the programs are up there. And you can contact me, and I can answer all your questions, and hopefully I can help you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I certainly appreciate it. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.